All right, let's take you now across where the all-party meeting is to begin shortly from now. This all-party meeting called at the back of the terror attacks that has taken place in Pahalgam in Kashmir. Amidst the huddle, Amit Shah, JP Nadda and S. Jaishankar are holding the meet. The meeting is taking place at the Parliament. What we've just been given to understand is that the Home Minister has just come in. You can see Kiran Rijiju, Union Minister, Samajwadi Party, and all leaders, Aam Aadmi Party, all leaders coming in for the all-party meeting there. Because all of this in the backdrop of the dastardly terror attack in Pahalgam, which took place 2 days ago. Yesterday was the CCS meet in which decisions were made and major decisions were made. Of course, will there be now military escalation is the big question. Today, the opposition had wanted an all-party meeting and the government also wanted to uprise the opposition on the stand that the government is taking. Largely, the opposition seems to be standing next to the government. However, certain parties have raised questions of accountability and the lapses, security lapses that had taken place. Was there an intelligence failure? But more or so, most parties are backing the government in the stand that they have taken. On your television screen, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, coming in. Rahul Gandhi, also the leader of opposition, would be attending this all-party meeting in Parliament. Mallikarjun Kharge from the Congress as well. A short while ago, you just saw Ram Gopal Yadav there on your television screen from the Samajwadi Party. Supriya Sule, NCP. Sudeep Bandyopadhyay, TMC. Sanjay Singh, Aam Aadmi Party. Asauddin Owaisi, AIMIM, has also been called. Shrikant Shinde, Shiv Sena. Premchand Gupta, RJD, and Krishna Deva Rayu from the TDP are till now the members who have come in to attend this crucial all-party meet. Because this is going to be a time where you will have the Home Minister, the Defence Minister and the Minister of External Affairs uprise the opposition on the steps that they have taken in terms of retaliatory measures against Pakistan. Those decisions were taken yesterday, where, of course, the Indus Water Treaty has been held in abeyance, just one of the many measures that have been taken. Will there be military escalation now? To what level? They will be taking feedback from the opposition as well. All of this taking place. I want to quickly, immediately cut across to my colleague Piyush Mishra, who is joining us live right outside Parliament, where this crucial all-party meeting about to begin shortly. Piyush, what more can you add?
Well, Preeti, like you rightly mentioned that, yes, this meeting is about to begin there at Parliament, annexing in Parliament, and this meeting has been called by the government, where it is going to brief all political parties about the steps those have so far been taken by the government in the wake of Pahalgam terror attack. Remember that yesterday the Cabinet Committee on Security meeting took place at PM Narendra Modi's residence, and there itself it was decided that the government will be briefing opposition about the steps those have been taken and about the incident and the evidences also those have so far been gathered. So it's going to be a very crucial meeting in which the government is going to brief all political parties about the horrific Pahalgam attack. We have also got the list of leaders who have arrived. From DMK, we have Tiruchi Shiva, Supriya Sule from NCP, Shrikant Shinde from Shiv Sena, Sanjay Singh from Aam Aadmi Party. And if you talk about leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge is there, and leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi is also there. We also have Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju, Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar, and BJP's National President JP Nadda, who have also attended this meeting. This meeting is being chaired by Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Home Minister Amit Shah and Foreign Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Even they are going to put on their views before the all political parties. JP Nadda has joined there as the National President of BJP. Kiran Rijiju is there because he is Parliamentary Affairs Minister. So all political parties have been called in and they will be briefed about the Pahalgam terror attack and how the government is looking forward to take actions against the Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. Remember that a few steps have already been taken, which includes putting Indus Water Treaty in abeyance. also sealing the border, India-Pakistan border, which also includes asking all Pak nationals to return back to their country within 48 hours. So there are different measures which the government has so far taken, and what we are now learning is that more actions could be in pipeline, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured not only to the country but also a strong message to Pakistan and also to the global community that yes, we will not let the terror go unpunished. And in the wake of that, we are now seeing this all-party meeting taking place. Before that, Home Minister Amit Shah and Foreign Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar also met with President of India.
All right, so, this is an attempt of the government, especially after the crucial CCS meet, which had taken place yesterday, which is the highest, meeting that can take place, especially where internal security and India's security is concerned. After that, now you have the Home Minister, you have the External Affairs Minister and the Defense Minister apprising the opposition on the steps that the government is looking to take and has already taken, where retaliation to Pakistan-sponsored terror comes into question. I want to cut across right now to my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal, who is joining us. Aishwarya, till now, we've seen the opposition largely stand behind the government and say, we are with you in this. However, there are political parties, especially like the TMC, that have raised, questions on what the lapses were, on accountability and an intelligence failure. All of that will also be addressed today, isn't it?
Well, definitely, Preeti, and we have seen a very measured response coming in from the from most of the opposition parties. In fact, Rahul Gandhi also, if you carefully read the tweet that he's written, basically the opposition parties, most of them are standing behind the government, and the signal that has gone out is that India is united and all set to fight this. And that is exactly what the government at the moment is also looking at. That picture, Preeti, that we just saw, Home Minister meeting all the top leaders, and we also saw the Defense Minister meeting with them, speaking with them and telling them what the next course of action will be. All this is a telling sign that we should brace ourselves. The Indian government will now take a very stringent action. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaking in Bihar, in a place where everyone, understands Hindi, very few understand English, but that statement coming in from English because it was the Prime Minister who wanted to give out a message, a signal to the world that India will not let this go. And that is exactly what will be discussed today. And we will see, in this meeting, the government also giving a hint to the opposition party with regards to the next course of action that the government is all set to take.